there's passion, there's agony, right? There's desire, it's got it all. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I am your cold and sick co-host, Troy. And with me, I have my friend and co-host, Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hi, great to be here. I'm healthy.
Oh, awesome. Good for you, Mark. I'm proud of you, sir. Makes one of us. If you see me drinking tea throughout the episode, just forgive me. That's why. All right, but you know what? We're here for the music, for the love of music, and for our Patreon. So shout out to you, Scott's Patreon, who requested this album. Appreciate that. So we said, you know what? Doesn't matter if Troy's sick. The show must go on. So that's what we're doing. And Mark and I have listened to this album multiple times, taken notes. We're ready to talk about it. If you're new here, by the way, thank you. What we do is we love music, and we love albums in particular. So we love deep diving into albums, almost more like in a podcast form, where we play clips from each song, talk about what we think about the songs. And this is Mark and I's first time. We've never heard this album in our life before doing this episode. So we're total newbies to Melissa Etheridge, except for me, it was Come to My Window. I've heard that song before. And there's a song on this album I've heard before, which was Like the Way I Do. This is Melissa Etheridge's debut album, from what I understand. I was doing some research on this before listening to it. Debut album, and in fact, it was recorded, Mark, in 4 days. And it was recorded live, from what I understand, in a studio in 4 days, kind of a stripped down, trying to capture the essence of her live performance. So I think that's what's going on here. So that's a little bit of the context behind the album. So the first song on the album is Similar Features, and we're going to play a clip from that. Here we go.
Go on and close your eyes, go on, imagine me there. She got similar features with longer hair, and if that's what it takes to get you through, go on and close your eyes. It shouldn't bother you. You never had to wait for nothing in your life. I guess wanting you must have been a steel blue knife, and when night after night the scent of passion would linger, you had to have the jewels wrapped around your finger. Now you keep running down the road in your midnight state of mind. Curiosity kills if you can't read the signs. Go on and close your eyes, imagine me there. She got similar features with longer hair, and if that's what it takes to get you through, go on and close your eyes. It shouldn't bother you.
That was a clip from Similar Features. And Mark, I'd like to play, I have written down to play a clip of the bridge real quick. So, in particular, the vocal performance of the bridge.
Rip me apart, oh desire.
Here it is.
Was it smoke with no fire? Did I say it doesn't rip me apart? I lied. I'm sorry, dear, my hands are tied.
All right. You want me to go first, Mark? Or you want to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
All right, I'll go first on this one. Yeah, so I had no idea what to expect at all when I put this album on. I don't have the vinyl for this one. I just listened to it on streaming. But I have to say, I put my best headphones I had on, wired, good DAC, downloaded lossless. I was ready for this one, Scott, is what I'm saying. My best I could do. First thing that jumped out at me about this song is, number one, how good it actually sounds on the recording. The recording is excellent. The mix is incredible. You can hear the reverb on her voice, like in the background, really beautiful in the mix. So the production and the mix engineer, okay, great job. As far as the song goes, another thing that jumped out at me before we talk about the lyrics or the music is really the bass guitar playing. The bass guitar playing on the whole album is very good. There's a bass guitar player. His name is Kevin McCormick. I learned that through some research, and yeah, sounds awesome. His bass playing's great. This song, it seems to be about like jealousy and watching an ex-lover with someone new, right? And I think that's relatable for most people at some point in their life. I love the little synth work in the song. It has almost like a little bit of Tears for Fears vibes going on, that 80s style when the synth work comes in there. That's what I heard when I heard the synth come in. So I thought it was great, man. I thought this was a really cool way to open the album. In my personal notes, outside of my research, I had, let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I said I love the reverb on the vocals. I love the synth melody. The mix is really good. I love the bridge vocals. So I thought this was a really strong opening song and powerful vocal performance, which is a very common theme on the album, I would say. What did you think about this song, Mark?
Yeah, this is kind of what I had in mind. Kind of just, getting back to the roots of rock and roll from
I
like the
see.
50s.
Okay.
But her version is kind of like she implements like kind of like country twang a little bit in there, and like it's definitely a rock, but I think it's like more leaning towards like country rock in a way. But yeah, this song is kind of what I expected it to be because I've heard a few of her songs before. Um, to kind of go back to when we were talking about Laura Branigan, and especially in the one reaction video we did, you can hear her singing from the heart, which is like extremely important
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to like a singer-songwriter. Even just through like the recording, I'm not even seeing her sing live. I can tell that she's really, really emotionally attached to this music,
Mm-hmm.
and she wrote everything, so she's a true singer-songwriter,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
I just hear her sing, and I just, she's singing this. She may very well be crying when she's singing this. I don't know.
Could be.
But like that's, what you want in a singer-songwriter. You want somebody that just has so much emotion in these songs that like, it really reaches out to you. And this song does do that for me. I like this song a lot. She something serious happened to her for her to write this song, and I can appreciate that. And
Sure.
um yeah, so it's good. It's a good start to the album.
Yeah, it's totally concur, Mark. I thought it was a really cool opening, strong song, grabs you right away. And as a new listener to Melissa Etheridge, it was a great kind of introduction song, I would say. I haven't heard Come Through My Window probably since I was a teenager, so I honestly barely remember what that song sounds like. So for me, this was almost like a first time listening to Melissa Etheridge.
So what you're saying is you know every line.
Oh yeah. So all right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So great. The next song is Chrome Plated Heart. All right. So I'm gonna play a clip from that.
I got a chrome-plated heart.
was a clip from Chrome, Played It Heart from Melissa Etheridge. All right, Mark, you're first on this one, sir. What did you think about this song?
This one's cool too. It's like more like blues rocky, kind of gritty. Her raspy vocals are perfect for this song, I think. It's kind of this like speaking of like the more bluesy like country-esque songs, like this one definitely.
Yeah.
You have to think too. This came out in 1988, and you think of all like the popular music that was out at that time. You still had like the new wave stuff from the 80s. You had glam metal, which was huge at the time. I mean, I think White Snake's album with Here I Go Again came out in 1988. You have like seasoned bands from the 70s like Rush still making albums. You have Yes still making albums. A lot of stuff going on at the time, and roots rock is not really something you think of for the 80s.
Right.
Unless it's like maybe John Mellencamp or something like that from like the early 80s. So like I feel like this came out at a time when the market was maybe oversaturated, and this album was probably like a nice change of pace, I guess, going back to like the real roots and stuff. This song really reminds me of you ever see Roadhouse?
Yes.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of like something that would play at like a country bar out in like the middle of nowhere in like Nebraska or something.
All right.
So I can appreciate that. It's cool, I'm not a big country guy, as some of you may know. I've probably said it on the channel before, but I know this isn't technically country. It has like a country vibe to it.
Sure.
But it's cool. Like I can appreciate what she's doing for sure.
All right. For me, this one, I was surprised by this song, actually. I was expecting, our Patreon Scott and friend of the channel, Scott, he said that Melissa Etheridge is known as the Queen of Pain. And so I was expecting to hear nothing but depression from start to finish on this album. And then when I got this song, I was like, I mean, reading the lyrics are, I wouldn't call them happy by any means. So I understand what he means by that, baby. But it seems like it's a metaphor for metal and armor, to depict like a hardened defensive persona protecting against like emotional pain, right? Trying to protect yourself. Understand that. So it's not necessarily a happy song lyrically, but musically it does sound pretty happy. It's a really fun sounding song. I hear the country elements, but you know what I hear? This came out in 88, right? I hear some Prince inspiration here with the bass work, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm hearing some funk. It kind of reminds me of like a really funky bass groove over a straight ahead, like a dance. And then it has a country feel to it, but like an acoustic guitar. And it's not as funky as something like Kiss by Prince. But when I was listening to it, I'm like, I wonder if this is a little bit of, at the time, in 88, Prince was a huge star, of course, and had many albums that were popular by that time. I said, I wonder if this song was influenced at all by Prince. I hear a little bit of it, so it kind of jumped out to me. I could be reaching, but that's what I heard, so I took the notes. Aside from that, though, I'm looking at my notes here. The groove and the bass and the guitar work, it's great. I love the groove in this song. And the vocals, man, as you correctly pointed out, at least in my opinion is correct, her vocal delivery on this song, the raspiness just makes it perfect over this style of music. I love the fact, Mariah, I don't want to dismiss this. I love the fact that she wrote everything. It seems like she wrote the music and the lyrics.
Yeah.
And, whatever kind of rock music this is, to me, that's what rock music is all about, right? It's about freedom of expression, about being yourself, and not
all music, really.
That's true, but unfortunately, a lot of music is written by other people, and people just perform songs that other people wrote. Now, there's no problem with that if you're not a songwriter. I mean, I understand that, but for me, the essence of rock music is a spirit of expression of yourself, of your emotions. And I just love, when I was listening to this, this whole album, in fact, I really appreciated the talent and the skill that Melissa Etheridge not only has in her vocal style, but her songwriting abilities. And her lyric writing is very good. I was really blown away by a lot of lyrics on this album. especially.
You have to remember too, this is a debut album. This isn't like her, sixth album or whatever.
Yes.
Like, this is her foray into the music world. Like, it's pretty impressive, I have to say.
Extremely impressive, because typically someone with a voice like hers who can play an instrument maybe won't be a great songwriter. So they might have help, right? So she's writing the songs, the music, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe they're not the best lyricists. No, the lyrics on this record are really fantastic. In fact, some songs, when I was listening to them, Mark, like I was sitting in the dark in the basement, because Mark told me she's the queen of pain. So I'm all into it. I'm like, bring the pain, I'm going to sit in the dark. I'm going to listen to this record with my headphones on. So that's what happened. And some of the lyrics, like, I really made me emotional. So nothing yet, but coming up. So we'll get there. So why don't we move on to the next song, which is Like the Way I Do. All right. So here we go.
Is it so hard to satisfy your senses? You found out to love me. You have to climb some fences, scratching and crawling along the floor to touch you. And just when it feels right, you say you found someone to hold you. Does she like I do, baby? Tell me, does she love you like the way I love you? Does she stimulate you, attract and captivate you? Tell me, does she miss you, existing just to kiss you like the way I do? Tell me, does she want you, infatuate and haunt you? She knows just how to shock you, electrify and rock you. Does she inject you,
So good in the mix,
seduce
too.
you and affect you like the way I do?
Yeah, boy.
Like the
I
way
love
I do.
the electric guitar. Really nice.
Sounds good,
I
yeah.
survive.
All right, Mark. I think this is on me. So that was a clip from Like the Way I Do. Here's my notes about this one. Bass guitar is great. The groove is awesome. I don't know if you heard it, if you were hearing it, but there's bongos going on in the background. And man, that really is a nice production choice for percussion to throw that.
I've
in
said
there.
this before, not to cut
Yeah.
you off. I don't think people understand how important percussion is to a song and how much it adds, but like to the body of a song. I've talked about. I'm cutting you off just briefly here. I just want to say it.
No, go ahead.
I've talked about how much I like, like some like stroked instruments like xylophones or vibraphones and stuff like that. And it just adds so much great sound to a song and body and depth that it just like it really completely changes it. And you can appreciate that here with just bongos. It's just, bongos. That's it. Like it just adds so much more to the body of the song. It's just great.
It's the bongos. I even hear my note says, "Song is a banger with the bongos!" Exclamation!
Bonger bango.
And the light electric guitar that I was pointing out there, and it comes back in the bridge and it's extended in the bridge. It's really good. The lyrics, I mean, the vocals into the last chorus are just sick. I'm just gonna play that real quick. The vocals into the last chorus. Let's see.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Like the way I do. No, Tell me, does she love you like the way I love you? Does she stimulate you, attract and captivate you, baby, baby? Tell me, does she miss you, existing just to kiss you like the way I do?
I mean, I don't even care if you, whatever, the style of music this is, this, rock music, if you don't like it, you gotta, to me, it's impossible not to feel this song when you're listening to it, because it is grooving. It's got the vocals, it's got the melody, it's got the
I mean,
it's got the lyrics, right?
she's fired up. I mean,
Oh
listen to
yeah,
her.
she's pissed off. She's into it, right? Um, there's passion, there's agony, right? There's desire, it's got it all, So, lyrically, it's great. What do you think about this song, Mark?
Yeah, I agree with pretty much everything you said. It's got a nice build up too to that ending there where she kind of just explodes, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of, in the vocals, there's a lot of themes, I think, like jealousy, maybe, some
Yeah,
kind of obsession with this person. Jealousy is the biggest thing, like, it's like
sure.
you basically heard just saying like, oh, you happy now, like with this person, whatever, basically F you. So,
Right.
um, yeah, like the instrumentation on this song is great too. Like you said, the bongos are great. The guitar is great, a lot of good melodies. Yeah, it's a solid song.
Yeah, it was my favorite song at the time when I listened to this in order.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's probably my second favorite song on the album, but it could be my favorite at any time. Depends on my mood. If I'm in the mood for bongos, this is what I'm going for my favorite.
Okay.
But if I'm in the mood for depression, I'm going for a different song. It depends on the mood. Yeah, so we can move on to the next song. There is a lyric here. It says, "Can I survive all the implications, even if I had tried? Could you be less than an addiction? Do you think I know there's so many others who would beg, steal, and lie, fight, kill, and die just to hold you like I do?" Like this is some real lyrics here,
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, all right. Next song, Mark. I'm gonna cue this up. The YouTube unfortunately is out of order, so it's called "Precious Pain." So I'm gonna play a clip from that.
There's your pain, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a hunger, no matter where they are. Everybody clings to their own fear. Everybody hides some scar. Precious pain. Empty and cold, but it keeps me alive. I gave it my soul so that I could survive, keeping me safe in these chains. Precious pain. Everybody's got.
All right, Mark, and I'm gonna play. I just want to hear the guitar solo real quick. It's coming up.
Each road that I walk down reminds me of you. This whole town is haunted. There'll never be anything new.
Damn, that's some real shit right there.
Precious.
All right, Mark. Well, what did you think of this song?
Like the title suggests, this is a pretty painful song. Yeah, this is like a slow burn, man. It's like, it's like you listen to this whole thing and you're just like, oh my god, I hate myself. Yeah, but I mean, this one, I like Queen of Pain is like, that's a big title, but this song definitely,
Yeah.
lends credence to that, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like some of the lyrics in this song are just like, yeah, it's just everybody's got a reason to abandon their plan. How can I think of tomorrow with my sorrow in hand? Like, come on, man. Come on. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's just like, you know, this is like the first 3 tracks, you're like, all right, like, you know, she's like upset, and then you get to this one, and you're just like, it's like that one emoji where your head's just down, you know, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, I love, you know, sad, dark stuff, so obviously I really like this song a lot, and I am Mr. Ballad, so you know what I'm saying,
You're
like
Mr. Ballad, Mr. Depression.
John Ballad over here, you know, so. Mr. Depression, yeah.
It's because the music that you suggest, like the Cure album, right?
Yeah.
Disintegration. It's like all super depressing music.
That's right. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Deftones, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I know it's a ballad, but this is like one of my favorite songs in the album. Just really, really good, and
Yeah.
a real tearjerker, honestly.
All right. All right. Well, Mark, this is my favorite song on the album, actually.
There you go. There you go.
And yeah, if I'm in the mood for bongos and having fun, I'll pick the previous song. but this is what I came for, because I was promised Pain.
Yeah.
From the Queen of Pain, and
it's in the title, for God's sake.
I got it here. And I mean, I know you read the lyric, but I'm going to read a little bit more. It says, as you said, everyone's got a reason to abandon their pain. How can I think of tomorrow? How can I think of tomorrow with my sorrow at hand? Oh, precious pain, empty and cold, but it keeps me alive. It I give it my soul so that I could survive. Keep me safe in these chains, precious pain. I mean, it's basically talking about wanting to stay in pain, wanting to stay in your depression because you don't have to think about tomorrow. You can just stay and focus in it. You can wallow in it, basically. And it is, in a way, it's comforting because that's all you have to think about.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting, deep song. The bridge, man. Each road that I walk down reminds me of you. This whole town is haunted. There'll never be anything new. Damn. You know, this is what I came for, Scott. This song. Okay, so I appreciate this.
Imagine hearing this in like 1988, and you're just like, wow, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to live anymore.
Yeah, I'm out of here. And then you put on Disintegration right after this, and you're just
which is the year after this, and you're like, all right, now we're talking.
Yeah, so my review of this is it's my favorite song on the record. The music is great. I love the music. It has a folky style vibe to it, but like really soft, but like kind of moody, and I don't know. It's moody, it's kind of atmospheric, and then when you listen to her vocal performance and you think about the lyrics, it's my favorite song on the record. So
Nice.
All right. Well, that's Precious Pain. The next one is Don't You Need. We got to play a clip from that.
I had a dream late last night. The water was running low, and my fields were on fire, burning my sky. My body was moving slow, and when I woke, I tasted the sweat of desire on my mouth. And I realized my heart had abducted my mind, and they were last seen headed south. And I can't sleep, I'm so wired, and I find myself screaming out, don't you need, don't you want, can't you taste it when you're alone? Don't you cry if you are real, don't you bleed
That was a clip from Don't You Need by Melissa Etheridge. I think it's on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought the song was a cool song. You know, for me, the first 4 tracks are my favorites on the record. I'm just giving you a spoiler. This song, though, is a good song. I think that we can relate to potentially the lyrics here. I mean, especially I'm thinking about when I was in high school in particular, but maybe it's like yearning for someone and questioning whether they want you or need you. I don't know, right? That's what I got out of it. I could be wrong about that, but that's what it's maybe it's talking about. The point is, though, I love this song. Sounds a little bit mysterious. It has some synth work in it. I heard some synth, I think, in the background. And I thought it was a strong song and a song that's relatable. Another really good vocal performance, right? And again, there's a synth at the end and bass. So let me just listen to the end of it. Let me just see what I was referring to real quick. Oh, I kind of skipped a little bit, but anyway. So, hold this part. This is a cool musical last minute of the song. It's instrumental, and it has a great vibe to it. Love the bass work, love the synth, so yeah. Yeah, Mark, what'd you think about this one?
It's good, man. That part right there with like the, you know, like the drums and everything, that really reminds me of like Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
Speaking of like singer-songwriters, you know. Yeah, this song was really cool too. Kind of just more like a straightforward one. Yeah, it's like, you know, I don't have much notes on this song.
Okay.
I just said that I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, it follows the same kind of emotional feel as the rest of the album.
Yeah.
This is kind of like I guess kind of like a find myself song, you know, like rhythm, like a emotional journey type song.
Yep.
So yeah, like that's pretty much what I have here. I liked it. Nothing like super jumped out at me, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless.
All right, cool. The next song is The Late September Dogs.
Kevin, play me something like you just were playing. Just outside my window, I hear the late September dogs. And I understand their warning, I understand their song. Since you left, I feel the change in the air. And night after night, I'm searching for mercy everywhere. So I wake in the street and I call out your name and I shout to the sky, please, come on, let it rain. Let it rain down on me. Let the rain touch my hand. Let it rain down on me.
All right, Mark, that was a clip from The Late September Dogs. I think it's on you, right?
Yes.
All right, what do you think about this one?
I like the you know, the quiet start there. The keyboards are pretty present on this song.
Mm-hmm.
They've been, you know, kind of present. Not I feel like not as much though. Um, and I wanted to say that the keyboardist on this album, Scott Thurston, played on Iggy Pop's fourth solo album, which is pretty cool. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, it's a little fun fact there. Um, yeah, I like how it's just like, you know, it has like the nice keyboards and the layered vocals are really nice. Again, like the lyrics are kind of like I take their like kind of talking about like loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's just like every song is just like gut wrenching, man. Um, yeah, like when it kicks in too is really nice too. Yeah, this is a good song. I enjoy this one. It's got a nice chord progression too, actually. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah, I like this song. What did you think about this song?
Yeah. So this song actually was one of my, out of the top four, this is probably my next favorite song.
Okay.
Lyrically, it's one of my favorites, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I love the music in the verse is great. Actually, let me take it back. All the music is good in this song, but particularly the vibe in the verse with the way she's singing and the lyrics is fantastic. Speaking of Prince influence, actually, there's this song seems to be talking about a breakup, maybe, and feeling lost after this breakup. And there's lyrics in here like, since you left, I feel the change in the air. And night after night, I'm searching for mercy everywhere, like begging
Yep.
for mercy, but you can't get it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of themes here from this channel. Like if it wasn't for the nights, you know, when nighttime comes, you know, that's when the pain comes, you know. So I wake up in the street and I wake in the street. So maybe she's like getting drunk and I don't know. Maybe that's a metaphor. I don't know. But wake in the street and call out your name and shout to the sky, please. So it's really desperate, right? And then she says, come on, let it rain down on me. And she's just begging for the rain, you know. And there's a song by Prince called 17 Days. And the chorus is, let the rain come down, the rain come down. It's talking about the same thing. It's talking about inviting the pain, essentially, right? So remind me of that Prince song a little bit. So that was nice because I'm a big Prince fan. I love that song. Look at the lyrics of this. Silence is the steel that pierces and cuts me to the bone. I mean, think about that. Like, if you keep yourself preoccupied, it's not silent, right? But as soon as it's silent and you have to deal with something painful, that's when it cuts, right? And that's kind of what the If It Wasn't for the Nights is kind of talking about too, in a way. And it says, in dreams, the hand that touches you is mine and mine alone. So she's basically saying, like, the only time I get to touch you is in my dreams.
Yeah.
Cruel is the light, is the morning shining down on me, because she wants to remain asleep. Basically, that's what she's saying, right? Hours with the devil to understand just what you need. So I wake up in the street, call your name, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the lyrics are fantastic. The lyrics are some of the best part about this song, and the vocal performance is amazing. So this is definitely one of the best songs on the album, in my opinion. It's my review of the song.
All right.
All right. The next one is Occasionally. So let's get to that one.
I saw you with your new friends. You wear them so well. Broken shoes and loose ends. Gee, it looks swell. Me, I'm drinking too much coffee, and I'm smoking cigarettes. I'm a deputy of habit. I just can't forget. I'm only lonely when I'm driving in lonely after dark. I'm only lonely when I watch my TV. I'm only lonely
So that was a clip from Occasionally. I think it's on me, right?
Yeah.
I was very surprised by this song. I don't think I've ever heard a song which is just someone slapping on a guitar rhythmically and singing over it. I'm sure they exist, but I haven't heard one until I heard this song. So that was kind of cool. I'm talking about stripped down. There's nothing more stripped down than that. It's basically
Definitely
just
stripped down.
a cappella song with somebody beating on a guitar.
Yep.
I didn't mind it though. Didn't mind it. Didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty cool actually. It lets you focus on the lyrics.
Yeah.
And again, the lyrics are really, some of the strongest points of the album. So,
I was gonna say, I think this song might have the strongest lyrics of any song on the album.
Wow. Okay. So she really wanted that to come out, I think. So you know what? Forget the music. Let me just sing with a little beat here.
Yeah, I think she was like, the lyrics are too strong. I can't put a bunch of music on this song.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, for me, it was a cool song. It wasn't my favorite song, but I thought it was a cool little different type of song. And the lyrics are great, as you said. Of course, the melody's good. The vocal performance is good. So what did you think of this one?
Yeah, I mean, the lyrics to me, she's again like kind of jealousy here. Maybe an ex-lover, close friend, whatever, part-time lover. She sees him out, basically living their life, and she says, I'm a creature of habit, and I'm doing all these things, and I'm really lonely all the time. So she says I'm only lonely occasionally, but clearly that's not true, because she's like, I'm only lonely, after dark, when I'm watching TV, when I'm driving. It's just like, it's really sad, it's just, I don't know, like I get where she's coming from, because if you've ever had like a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, even a good friend that you don't talk to anymore, or like you had bad a bad breakup, or you're not on speaking terms, and you see them kind of living your life, you just kind of put yourself down, even though like that's ridiculous, but
Right.
I understand where she's coming from. And then, these hit closer to home, because I feel like this is something that definitely could have happened in my adolescence, when I was younger, but
Sure.
not saying that it did, because I'm cool, like people don't do that to me.
Oh yeah. Never.
I'm
Never.
Mr. Ballad, so
Yeah.
yeah, this song was really great too, and this one definitely caught me off guard too, with like no really like no rhythm section or whatever, but it still hit pretty deep lyrically. I think this is one of the strongest lyrically, for me at least. But
All right.
yeah, good song, good song.
All right. The next one is Watching You.
That's a good question. Why am I standing out here alone? I guess I don't know enough to come in from the rain. Was watching your window from here below. I think I just might stay here all day, 'cause I gotta do something. 'Cause if I can't love you, I don't want to love you. If I can't hold you, I don't want to be thinking of you. And if you don't want me, I don't want to want you. And if you won't see me, I don't know what to do. But I'll keep watching you. Oh, I keep watching you until I see right through. Oh, I keep watching you.
So that was a clip from Watching You. I think it's on me, right?
No, it's on me. Didn't
All
you go
right.
last?
You can go ahead first then.
Okay. So yeah, another nice acoustic song. The guitar is really nice.
Yeah.
The melodic hook that she plays throughout the song is really nice. It kind of reminds me of some slower progressive rock songs, like a la like early Genesis and stuff. Um, this is not progressive at all by any means, but it just,
Mm,
it gives me that kind of vibe. Um, this is like another song where she's like, I think just like, she really wants to like be with somebody, but she can't, and she has to observe from a distance, and it's extremely painful for her. I mean, the song's called Watching You, which is kind of what I get from that.
right, right.
It's got a nice melody though. Her vocals are really kind of tender on this song, which is nice. I like it, kind of like a change of pace. Um,
Yeah.
Another like ballad, and like the ballads on this album are pretty strong, I have to say. So,
Yeah.
um, I only listened to this album twice, but this is another one that kind of stuck out to me that I really liked a lot. Yeah, very, very good song, especially for a ballad. So, what do you think about this song, Troy?
Um, yeah, I would imagine like this song is talking about watching someone from afar, maybe after you've broken up or something. Something like that.
Yeah, or even like it could be somebody that is she can't be with. Maybe it's like
Mm,
your friend's ex-girlfriend or girlfriend, or
right, right.
something like that.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
Somebody that's just out of reach.
Exactly. The song is it's a beautiful song. Lyrically, musically, and the melody, it's great. It wasn't like in the top 5 for me, but it's like the next kind of tier down for me. I thought it was a good song. As you mentioned, one of my favorite parts was the guitar hook. It has almost like a Pink Floydish vibe to me,
Yeah,
like in a "Wish You Were Here" era
exactly.
kind of
Yep.
thing. So,
Right.
yeah, it's a good song. The next one is "Bring Me Some Water."
Which is the hit on the album, I believe.
Yeah.
Tonight I feel so weak, but all in love is fair. I turn you the cheek, and I feel the slap and the sting of the foul night air. And I know you're only human, and I haven't got talking room. But tonight, while I'm making excuses, some other woman is making love to you. Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive? Can't you see my baby's got another lover? I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see it's out of control? Baby's got my heart and my baby's got my mind. But tonight the sweet devil's got my soul.
All right. Well, that was a clip from "Bring Me Some Water." I can see why it was a hit song. It's really catchy, bluesy, rocky. Blues rock, catchy.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, this style of blues rock isn't something I would typically listen to. I think that's why I resonated with some of the other songs more on this album compared to this one. Like the Way I Do was another single on the album, and that one I love that song. That was great. This song is good. It's a good song for me personally. Though it's not one that resonated with me as much as some of the other ones. But as far as like a hit song, I get it. It's catchy. It's a catchy song. Again, though, vocal performance great, musicianship great, bass playing great. Check. It's all there, right? Lyrics, strong lyrics, right? So it's got everything. It's another really strong song, and quite frankly, somebody's debut album has all these songs where it has everything going for it, right? It has the songwriting, their performances, vocally, musically, the mix, the production, the lyrics. You know, I mean, it's quite impressive. So, what did you think of this song?
I'm kind of like in the same vein as you, like in the same boat. I like this song. It's good. Um, After hearing like a couple of the ballads and like some of the softer, more like, heartfelt songs, this one kind of just like was just like, eh. Maybe if this was like higher in like the song order, I would have liked it more. But yeah. But this is like, it definitely makes sense why this was the hit. You know, like the line "Somebody bring me water, some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive?" is pretty great.
Yeah.
When she belts that out. Yeah, it's a fine song.
Yeah, it's a good tune. Again, I could totally see why, it would cross over to the masses for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm here for Precious Pain and the Late September Dogs. That's why I'm here. So,
Yep.
and even Like the Way I Do, and the other ones too. So those are the ones that I learned to. But it's a good song.
But you're not here for Occasionally though.
Occasionally, that's a good song. I mean, that's not like one of my favorites on the record, but it is a good song. I haven't heard a bad song yet, to be honest with you. They're all good. They're just they're all well written, well performed, everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The last one is Bring Me Some. No, never mind. Excuse me. I want you. I want you. Yeah. I'm just thinking about water. Maybe I need water.
Yeah,
I want you. Okay. Well, that was a clip from I Want You. I think this one is on you, right? Or is it on me?
It is on me, yeah.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, between this and Bring Me Some Water, I think this one is like the better track, personally.
Me personally too, yeah. I love this one, yeah.
It's got a really like catchy like hook with that guitar there. It's almost like a jazzy blues like kind of sound to it. Too. Not like very like kind of like a hint of jazz. Very, very bluesy though. Yeah, I mean lyrically it's like there's no positive lyrics on this album. It's all like basically negative character traits. Like this song I think is about like, kind of being like vulnerable and having like again like a desire for somebody. Like I have here written here the one lyric is I want you, but I want you to want me too. It's like kind of like gratification. Like she doesn't want it to be one-sided, obviously. Like she wants, somebody to love her as well. And yeah, but like the guitar is great on this song. Yeah, I did great closer too. I really like it a lot. Like I said though, I would take this over Bring Me Some Water any day. Not saying that Bring Me Some Water is bad, but I just think out of the two more rocking tracks, like I like this one more.
Totally agree, Mark. And I want to say the groove is great on this song. It's a fun song as far as musically, pretty fun. Really enjoyable to listen to the groove to. But what stands out to me are the lyrics, right? So I mean, since that night, I'm not the same. So maybe like, they hooked up or something in the first verse, right? Well, there's no fantasy, you touch me. Okay, they hooked up, right? And it sounds like, since that night, I'm not the same. Desire breeds an ugly stain inside me.
Yeah.
Satisfaction never comes. It's always dark, and yet still I run. Oh, even when I close my eyes, you torture me with shameless sighs, seduction, and walking in a chilling sweat, pounding heart inside my chest. I'm screaming. And then the bridge is insane. It says, oh, with your heart in your fist, you laugh at my situation. Tell me, is it blood that you want? Well then, take me, strip me, and cut me. See, I'm bleeding. Those are some lyrics. Those are some dark lyrics. You know what? That's
What happened to this woman, man?
That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the Queen of Pain. That's why I really like this song, Mark.
This woman definitely had some seriously rocky relationships. My goodness, this poor woman.
Yeah, wow. She went through it. She was going through it at this time.
Yeah, really.
You know what? Sometimes that makes for some of the best music. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a really good song. For me, it was a nice song to end the album on. You know.
Yeah.
It doesn't end on too much of. I mean, the lyrics are kind of depressing, but the music is kind of happy, so it doesn't sound like a super sad song. You know?
Right. Yeah.
So, it was a nice way to end the album. Overall, Mark, I was pleasantly surprised. Do you know why?
Me too.
Because I remember that "Come Through My Window" song, and I remember being pretty poppy, and I haven't heard it since the 90s, so maybe I'm way off. But I don't remember it being like this stuff, Like,
no,
this
definitely
is really
not. Yeah.
like raw, and so I wasn't. I guess maybe I was expecting something a little more poppy, and I got a little bit of pop hooks here and there, but mainly really raw emotion, as you said, like stripped down rock music.
Yeah.
With some blues, maybe a little bit of jazz, with a little bit of 80s synth stuff going on. And I thought it was a great debut album. And for a type of music I typically don't listen to, I really did enjoy it. And there's songs on here I could listen to anytime. So,
Sure.
especially I had to be in the mood for some of my favorites, to be honest with you. like the Precious Pain song and the Dog song in particular. But but like the Way I Love You. I mean, or is that, what's that song called? That's the name. Like the Way I Do. Excuse me. Like the Way I Do. That song, I could just put that on anytime and vibe to that song. Man, that's a rocking song, jamming song.
So what you're saying to me is you're a Melissa Etheridge head now.
Maybe, it started off being an ABBA. Who knows? You know what I mean? Maybe I'll be going to a Melissa Etheridge concert.
Yeah.
Go into an ABBA. Who knows? Right? Is what I'm saying. You never know. I just got to hear some more Melissa Etheridge music and see if it's my thing. But this album was very strong. Debut album. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally. All right, cool. Well, if you're still watching this, thank you. You can see I'm probably struggling. It's getting late and I'm sick, but we're still here for the music and for you all. So we're doing it. And yeah, we have a free music club. It's on Discord. It's totally free. You can come in there, talk about any music you want. The link for that will be in the pinned comment of this very episode. If you like this episode, please give us a like. We'd like that. Let us know what you think. What are your favorite songs on this album? What do you think about Melissa Etheridge? What other songs should we listen to, react to? What albums are your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And about 5% of our viewers are subscribed, and it would really help out the channel if you subscribe. And I bet you there's other things on the channel you might like as well, or things coming up. So consider giving us a subscription. All right. Well, until next time, Mark.
See y'all later.
See you later.